Where you at, Berto?
The reality of being 18 in 2025. Let's get right into this video. This is by The Angry Agent. I really rock with his videos, but this video caught my attention because I know I have a lot of people that are probably 18 in 2025. So, you know, we're probably going to get some funny tips, some different perspective, and you know, I'm going to give you guys my advice on it. Let's get right into it. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Where you at? Family, let's do it.
As I am filming this video, it is my birthday. I
Happy
literally
birthday,
turned
boy.
18 of this date.
Really? I thought you were older than that already. I didn't think you were like, I don't know, late 20s or nothing, but I thought you were at least like 21, 22.
Adult now. And seeing as I am an adult now, there are a lot of things that I can do as a fresh-faced 18-year-old adult man. I can gamble in certain areas. I can join dating apps. I can smoke in certain states.
I didn't know dating apps you had to be 18. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good news.
But the biggest thing of all that I can do now that I am 18 is open up an OnlyFans. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see a picture of my hairy asshole for the low price of a quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's,
oh my God,
no fries, no drink, just the sandwich, then click the link in my description down below. And seeing as I
please don't.
am now 18, I kind of want to make a video just talking about all of the things that come with being 18 years old, because for some weird reason, 18-year-olds are brought up a lot in society today. Age is just a number. And hold on, you gotta hear me out.
We've heard that before. It usually doesn't end well for people that take that mentality.
On that statement of why I'm saying that. Because look, you guys, although I am 18 years old and I am now technically an adult, I don't feel like I'm an adult. I feel more like a minor than I do an adult right now, which makes a lot of sense. I've spent 17 years as a minor and I've spent approximately like 9 hours as an adult. People
I mean, honestly speaking, that's why I say I really feel like 18 ain't the number that really makes you an adult. Honestly, I feel like 21, 22 is when you kind of are truly in adulthood, which I'm not mad at the 18 number. I feel like it's a good indicator that it's like, hey man, you are an adult. It's time to wake up. It's time to start taking this life seriously. I know you've been bullshitting, accusing yourself, oh, I'm just a kid for the past 17 years, but real world is right around the corner. So I think it's still a good indicator, but I honestly feel like 2021 is when you really start waking up and realizing like, oh shit, this life, this like adult is real.
I have this weird expectation of a lot of 18-year-olds to all of a sudden, as soon as they become 18 and become an adult, they got to become all of these certain things and accept all these certain responsibilities all at once. Like as soon as you turn 18, you got to care about this, you got to take care of that, you got to pay for this, pay for that, be responsible for this, all these other things, when literally like 4 days ago, I was taking a fat ass playing Roblox. Take it or leave it. But on the other hand, I see a lot of the opposites. You see, guys, I've been noticing this for the longest time now, but society tends to flip-flop how they view 18-year-olds a lot. Because, like, for example, if an 18-year-old was extremely racist, people would be like, man, that's a grown adult right there, man. They need to act their age.
Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy and this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Immature. They're a grown-ass adult. They're 18 years old doing this, man. How childish. But like...
Yeah, but this is the thing. I never really co-signed that because, you know, I just think back to when I was 16, 15, 16. Yes, was I still immature? Yes. Was there still a lot for me to learn? Yes. And was I still doing dumb shit that I definitely don't do now? Yes. But it's like, you know, right from wrong. That's why I don't really fuck with that Rakai nigga. Like, I don't know him personally, but when I see him, I'm just like, bro, why are you acting like such a fool, gang? Now, again, you know, I know he's an entertainer, so there's some slack there, but just getting caught in BS over and over and over again, it's like, bro, you're immature as fuck.
If you were to take that same 18
That nigga just caught a stray for no reason.
year old and they were to open up an OnlyFans, those same motherfuckers would then turn around and be like, bro, that's a baby, man. That's a fucking fetus I'm looking at. You're jerking off to a child, pedophile.
Whoa.
And by the way, no way, shape, or form am I trying to defend the people that as soon as they turn 18, they open up an OnlyFans. I'm just trying to say that there's no consensus agreement on how people view 18-year-olds. Like, are they an adult? Or are they a fetus? You gotta choose which one. Like, you can't be bi.
But I mean, people move the goalposts over and over again with everything, bro. And that's why, like, again, I just try to keep my mouth shut when it comes to certain topics, because it's just like, niggas be weird, bro. Niggas be weird.
Sexual with your age, man. You're either an adult or you're a child. I think that's where the argument of legality and morality come into play, because it's like, yeah, you can be 18 and dating a 48-year-old, but morally, what the fuck?
I feel like as a grown-ass man, like, you are 25 plus, there's no reason why you should be 25. If you're 25, you can... see, it gets weird, bro. It gets weird. I'll tell y'all this. Me, as a 29-year-old man, if you're not 22 plus, I don't really want to rock with you. Now, if you're 20 plus, I'm not saying it's impossible, but 22 is kind of like the golden number for me, or it's like, okay, you know, you've been an adult enough where I can see if you've matured mentally. And that'd be the biggest thing. It's like, they are adults legally, but have you matured mentally? And a lot of people don't mature mentally. A lot of people don't mature mentally till they goddamn 25, 26, 27. Goddamn it, I know motherfuckers right now that are 29, 30 years old that ain't matured mentally. So, hey, from that place, age can still just be a number, for real. People be, you know, bullshitting, especially nowadays.
Speaking on the OnlyFans thing, something that I'm starting to realize more and more, I've known this before, but I'm really starting to realize just how messed up it is as I am 18 of the day of recording this. Just how fucked up it is for an 18-year-old who just turned 18 to immediately open up an OnlyFans. Now, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the video of me talking about Lil Tay opening up an OnlyFans as soon as he turned 18 and how disgusted and appalled I was by it. But then, you know, recently as well, Piper Raquel did the exact same thing. I feel like we're starting to see a trend where a lot of literally fresh-faced 18-year-old women or men, not discriminatory around here, are starting to
What do you mean by that, brother?
open up OnlyFans. And it's a lot more shocking for me now than it was before when I was talking about it, because I'm now starting to put myself into the perspective as a fresh-faced 18-year-old content creator showing pictures of my naked body to grown-ass adults on the internet. Like, I could not imagine showing the world if I'm circumcised or not when I was literally a minor 24 hours ago. Like, that's just gross, it's appalling, and it's disgusting. It's the reason why I'm so against people like Lil Tay and Piper Raquel, because look, I know they're making a shit ton of money, okay? Like, Lil Tay made $1 million in 3 hours as soon as she opened up her OnlyFans.
Sick, bro. Sure, people had her on fucking pre-order, gang. It's crazy.
Fans, right? I'm sure Piper Raquel is making double, maybe triple that, all right? I'm not saying that what they're doing is not making them a shit ton of money, but the influence and the impact that they're showing other minor 17-year-old or 18-year-old kids is fucking damaging.
Yeah, bro, this is what I be saying all the time. It's like, so many young people are being influenced to make these decisions before they even get a chance at starting their adulthood, bro. It's like, you guys make these permanent decisions that's gonna follow you for the rest of your life right at the beginning, bro. I'm not gonna yap too long, but I'm just gonna give you a quick timeline. From the time that you are a little baby, a 1-year-old toddler, all the way till you're about 18, you haven't really done shit. At 18, you're probably still living with your parents, most of y'all, which I'm not even saying is a bad thing, but just think about that. You haven't experienced life. You haven't really gone out and done anything. You haven't learned any lessons. You haven't, missed any bills. You haven't done jack shit, most of y'all. And then right before you have learned anything in the real world for your own experience, you learned any skills, created any relationships, you just go and make a fucking digital footprint right on your fucking forehead that's like, hey, I'm a slut. Boom, right there. Boom. And that's going to travel you for the rest of your life. I said travel you. That's going to follow you for the rest of your life. And it's like, damn, why would you do that so early in your career? Like, you just nerfing yourself so early in your career for money. Bro, you're 18. You don't need to be a millionaire. It's crazy, bro. I don't know what's wrong with these people.
As hell. Because look, I got money. I don't need to shell out and do all this outlandish crazy shit for money, okay? I'm good off that. However, there are probably a lot of 17-year-old or 18-year-old kids out there that are seeing the amount of money that Piper Raquel and Lil Tay are making, and they want that money as well. So they're probably going to do the exact same shit that Lil Tay and Piper Raquel are going to do. But they're not going to make $1 million in 3 hours.
That's a great point. I've said this before too. That's a great point. I'm going to let him explain it. But again, the other thing is, a lot of y'all be trying to sign up for this shit because you think it's easy, fast money. But listen, that whole life, these hoes be really hoeing. These hoes are true to this. They not new to this. You know what I'm saying? So they out there popping that shit for real consistently. And that's something that, I'm not necessarily saying I respect the OF hustle, but the ones that are actually successful, they running that shit like a business. They show up every day, just like you see how you be like, yo, Berto, you're the most consistent YouTuber. Oh my God, you're posting all this content. I bet these OF hoes, they grinded. They on that jumping on Johnson grind. A lot of y'all hoes not prepared to be jumping on Johnson every single day. You think you want that money? Well, you better start, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not ready for that. So then you confused. You're like, hold on, I put my vag on the internet for $2.99. Why am I not making millions of dollars? You gotta hustle, baby. You gotta hustle on that dick. Oh my God. Hey, y'all not ready to have that conversation. And then at that point, if you was gonna have to hustle, you might as well have put that energy towards something that you were actually passionate about anyway. It's crazy.
Hours like Lil Tay or Piper Raquel, they're about to make a high five and a half-eaten Doritos Locos taco from Taco Bell. They're not making no money, and they're just gonna be selling their body for nothing. No dreams for college, no dreams for a career, just straight to showing they puss, bro. Didn't even have the chance to be a doctor, didn't even give it a chance for them to be a teacher or a veterinarian or a scientist, just straight to OnlyFans as soon as they turn 18 and they're still in high school. By the way, this whole segment is primarily targeted towards young women out there. I don't imagine a lot of dudes are doing OnlyFans, and if like you are, dude, put your dick away. No one's trying to see your skinny ass dick, man. I'm sorry, but there's a reason why the dick pic is not a very attractive thing to look at. Dicks are ugly, man. But this next...
Let me just give y'all some advice, brothers. Never do that. Just don't do it. If a girl ever asks for it, be like, I don't do that. And let her complain or whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't do it. It's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it. You're gonna look stupid in the end. I'm telling you. Don't do it.
Segment is primarily targeted towards men. I started to realize that with the creation of social media and the way that we interact with people across the world, there's this new expectation for a lot of freshly faced 18-year-old adults that they need to be like millionaires or some shit. Like, yes, they want you, the dude who still laughs at 6'7" jokes and low taper fade memes, to be a fucking millionaire. And if you're not, all of a sudden you're a pathetic failure loser that'll never achieve anything in life. You ever see those dudes on Instagram that are like, man, if you're 18 years old and you're still going out to parties and shit, You're already behind, motherfucker. Get to the grinding. Stop being pathetic. And fuck your mom. Like, the fuck my mom do? Like, you can't have no fun. You can't be happy. I better not see your dumb ass smiling, because you gotta be fucking grinding every day because you're 18 years old. Like, while I'm skiing off in my Bugatti while a 38-year-old cougar sucks me off in the passenger seat, your stupid ass is sitting at home gooning. Fuck you. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, yo, bro, give me some time here. I just got here. I didn't even get the tutorial yet, bro. Like, you're basically pub stomping on newbies. That's one of the funniest parts about social media. Like, you'll just be taking a fat ass shit, and then all of a sudden a video will pop up on your For You page, and it'll just be like, your life is meaningless. The fuck? What did I do to you, man? Fuck you too. Are you talking about me? What do you say fuck me for? Here's my opinion on what an adult is. In my opinion, you are an adult once you're like 23 years old. At the very least, from 18 to 20, you're still a child in my opinion. And yeah, sure, technically 18 and 20-year-olds are adults. But if you're 30 and I catch you dating an 18-year-old, I'm gonna look at you like you're on the Epstein files. This is my opinion. I think the age where you can realistically date...
Again, I wouldn't say that, but it is kind of just like, bro, you didn't need to do that. Like, that's just too fresh, gang. You're a grown-ass man.
Anybody at any range is like 25. No one's gonna look at you weird if you're 25 and dating a 40-year-old. No one's gonna look at you if you're 25 and you're dating like a 20-year-old.
It's still a stretch though. But I'm not looking at you weird.
And nobody's gonna look at you weird if you're 25 and you're dating even like a 60-year-old. But any other age, in my opinion, you're gonna get looks. Like, if you're 22 and you're dating like a 32-year-old, I'm gonna look at you like, yo, what the fuck? A little bit of a...
Nah. Because it's just like, at what point do you, like, again, I think at that point, a 22-year-old dating a 30-plus-year-old is just like, is that person just more mature, or are they not? You know, which I guess it's not a one-size-shoe-fit-all type of scenario. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, bro.
I know here, but genuinely, what do people in those large age gap relationships even talk about? Like, you know, Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, that woman is like 28 and Bill is like 70 or some shit.
Oh my God.
What the fuck do they talk about when they get home? Like, hey, Bill, I just got back from the club.
They don't talk about shit. She's securing the bag.
You know, partying with all of my...
She's just waiting for him to kick the bucket, gang.
My friends that are all under 30 years old, and I had a great time hanging out with all the youngins. What were you doing this morning? Butterscotch candies. I want butterscotch candies. Like, what the fuck? I honestly feel like the age of consent should be raised to 20, maybe even 21. Because this may sound like a weird comparison, but being 18 kind of feels like being in 7th grade again. Because, like,
the thing is, though, if they raise it to 18, if they raise it to 20, then the same thing is just going to happen to 20. People are going to look at 20 as the freshly adult number. So I still think 18 is a good number. It's just like, it's kind of like, I think this is the best way to put it. Have you ever been like the new kid at the job? Like, you're the rookie. You're a rookie adult. So you're 18, nobody really respects you. And that's how adults should look at it. It's like, yeah, you're an adult, but like, you're new here, bro. You don't know shit. Okay, so we like, why would anyone fuck with the rookie? You bully the rookie. You kind of like, you throw bullshit at the rookie so that they can learn and understand that this shit is not a game. You know what I'm saying? And then a couple years later, they mature, and now they're not a vet, but they understand the game. Okay, I think that's a good way to put it. Like, put it on like sports. You know what I'm saying? You're a rookie adult.
In 7th grade, we felt more mature. Like, we're not in 6th grade anymore. We're more experienced in middle school. Like, this is our year. But you can't drive, you can't get a job, you can't drink, you can't get a hotel, you can't do a lot of shit. So it's like, I feel more old, but I can't do old shit. That's what it kind of feels like being 18. Like, sure, I can do a lot of stuff, like dating apps and getting a hotel and driving a car, having a job.
I don't think you can get a hotel. I'm pretty sure a hotel, you have to be like 25. You can fact check me. I'm not 100%, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure you have to be like 25.
And all this stuff.
It's not 18 though, I do know that.
There's shit. But it's like, I can't rent a car, I can't drink, I can't...
Or maybe it is the renting the car is 25.
Do a lot of shit. I've never understood how I can get drafted into the military at 18, but I can't drink whiskey. Not
They used to draft niggas at 16.
that I
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they used to just knock on niggas' door like, hey, are you a man? You're coming to war, nigga.
want to, but it would make more sense if it's like you can drink at 18, you get drafted at 21. I'm not gonna lie though, being 18 is like super underwhelming. Like I thought that as soon as I became an adult, something would change in me. Like I'd feel more manly or masculine or mature. Nah, I still feel like gooning. Like I thought I would grow like chest hair, my dick would get longer, my balls would drop, I get a beard or some shit. Nah, like I'm still the same person. But nope, I still want to play League of Legends. Bro, my life is so goddamn sad, man. But yeah, guys, I'm 18 years old now. That means you guys can rightfully call me Unc because I'm an adult now. And yeah, if any of the 18 plus people want to hit my line type shit, feel free. Type shit. But I don't worry, man. No one hits my line, bro. My DM's dry as shit. Like, you think as a content creator, like, people would be all up in my DMs. Fuck no, bro. Nobody's in them shits.
All right, bro. This nigga's getting a little too personal. Hey, bro, I rock with you, buddy. Happy birthday to my boy, Angry Asian Man. But all the jokes aside, I still think there was some value brought on this video, man. At the end of the day, y'all, don't grow up too fast. Enjoy it, bro. Like, life is not something that you want to speed through. It's crazy, but we've heard it all before. It's like all the young people can't wait till they get older, and all the older people be looking back like, damn, where does time go? Time just flies by. So I really encourage y'all not to grow up too fast, bro. Really enjoy that shit, because at the end of the day, you only get one life, bro. So you really want to cherish every single moment. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet. Yeah.